You had a great day with the president yesterday. A lot of positive things came out of it. I've gotten a number of texts here from people saying, hey, what is Corey going to do in 2020? Are you going to be part of the campaign? Are you staying on the outside? I got 5 people saying, are you ever going to go to the White House? What's the future hold, Corey Lewandowski?
The future for me is Tuesday. Tuesday is a big day for us. Your listeners know 4 years ago, almost to the day now, it'll be this week, Donald Trump came down that golden escalator, right? And we started an amazing journey. Right. You were there. There were very few people there. We had a lot of press, but not a lot of supporters. And Tuesday of next week in Orlando, Florida, I'm going to travel down there and watch the president and the vice president make their speech to the American people of why they deserve 4 more years. And it's a great honor and a privilege to be able to do that. And then I think I'm going to travel with the president Tuesday, and we're going to spend some time in Florida together talking about the outlook for the campaign. And I'll tell you, look, Brad Parscale at the campaign has been great to work with. I know him very well. He's the campaign manager. Bill Stepien's over there, Justin Clark, Chris Carr. All these guys have been so open to recommendations and suggestions that, I do a regular call with the team all the time. I'm still part of the vice president's political action committee, so I'm going to be involved in a whole bunch of different ways. I think, personally for me, my family, not being involved in the day-to-day of the campaign is the right thing. My opportunity to go on television, to come on forums like this and talk about the successes is much better than having to be at a desk 20 hours a day and trying to be involved in every nuance of the campaign. The campaign's in great shape. The polling data that you're seeing coming out, these fake stories, it drives me crazy because I went back and looked, John, I think you know it. 4 years ago at this time, Hillary Clinton was beating Donald Trump 48-36. She was up 12 points in the race 4 years ago this week when he announced it was over. Donald Trump was never going to win. He was losing to every Democrat in the field, Bernie Sanders, Hillary Clinton at the time, by 10 or 12 points. Same story today. Guess what? Donald Trump's in the White House. Hillary Clinton is not. So, these fake polls that come out, I talked to the campaign about them. It's frustrating because internally we know where he is doing well. I love the role of calling Brad and making strategic recommendations. Brad calling me and say, hey, Corey, you were there. Nobody else was. How do you do this? How do you handle that? Can you be helpful on this? And Brad said to me, I talked to him on Monday, he said, hey, look, I want to make sure you're at the rally next Tuesday. Come down with us. The whole family's going to be there. The Trump-Pence family, the whole team's going to be down there. We want you to be there. We're going to spend some time. Then we're going to go and have some conversations about the path forward for the campaign. So I'll be an integral part of it. That's important to stay outside the White House to do that because there are some rules and restrictions if you go inside. And look, when Donald Trump and Mike Pence get reelected to another 4 years, and President Trump calls me and says, Corey, you've been 4 years on the outside. We've got some real important things to get done on the inside. I'll have that conversation with my family one more time and say, what's best. But, John, I got this weekend, 2 of my boys got football games. If they win, they're in the playoffs. And you can't, I'm not complaining, but you can't do that if you're
absolutely
as the government employee.
Absolutely.
And Mick Mulvaney, I think, is the great chief of staff that this president has deserved and needed from day one. I'm so happy the team. Look at the morale in the White House, John.
Mm-hmm.
I was there yesterday. I spent time with all the guys. No one's saying I hate my job anymore because when the chief of staff says I hate my effing job every day, right?
Then
that morale gets to
right.
Everybody else.
Everybody
What Mick says? I love my job.
Yeah.
Greatest job in the world. And the morale,
great choice.
the leaks are much lower.
Well, they've
right?
Yeah.
Because people are happy, and then
we outed a lot of the leakers who are gone. I mean, that's
yes, we did.
Part of it is morale, and part of it is the fact that we tracked them down, outed them, and I have no problem saying it on the air. We outed them, and they're gone, and they should be gone because they were wreaking havoc in there. You can't get things done. But Tuesday night is going to be a great day. I'm going. I've been invited to be part of the Radio Row we're having in Orlando, so I'll be there. I'll also be at the rally Tuesday night, and course, being on Radio Row in Orlando, you've got to come back on my show.
I'll come on,
John,
Tuesday.
You got to call in wherever you want.
I'm going to do it, and